Hello everyone, and welcome to Roads to Power, the brand new Crusader Kings III DLC that lets you roleplay as your father, who went out to buy milk and never returned. We're talking landless adventurer gameplay. No vassals to manage, no boring stationary castles, just you, your camp, and your best friends traveling the entire world to earn fame, fortune, and if you're like me and bad at managing your provisions, famine. Meat's back on the menu, boys! And in this video, sponsored by Paradox, we're going to be playing as Jarl Haesteinn and start our very own Viking mercenary company. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be fun, we're gonna have a great time. My name is Koifish, and it would be super cool if you could click the link in the description to check out the brand new DLC, Roads to Power. I also have many more landless adventure videos coming to the channel in the upcoming weeks, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now less talking and more adventuring. It is time to begin the adventure of Jarl Haesteinn. So what are we waiting for? Let's take the decision to go forth and return to the open road of adventure. For those bold and hardy enough to traverse its perils and grasps, the wide world can offer much. The world is our oyster, and by God does Hasting want some seafood. Go forth and become an adventurer once more. Let's go! The open road beckons! What are we waiting for? Now that made us lose all of our fame. Because who in the right mind would return to living in a tent once they've captured a castle? Well, no one, because Hasting is not in his right mind. He's an absolute office rocker legend. We are now Master Hasting of the Horsemen of Njörður. That's not a good name. That's not what we're called. We are Master Hasting of the Hasting Host. And Hasting's host is about to go adventuring. So far, it's me, my wife, and my son. Now, as fun as it is to run a little family company, I think it's time we should look for some adventurers to join us. So we'll go to a castle holding and go to the tavern, because goddammit, you'd have to be drunk to join Hasting. We have two options. Rowdy, an absolute legend berserker that's a blade master with amazing prowess skill. He's great at combat. Or Suiskind, an outcast Jew that's a great theologian with an impressive learning stat. There's also Kari. He's a poet. He's very brave, but doesn't have the skills to back it up. Tell you what, I'll enlist Ronnie. Buddy, I just met you, but I can already tell we're gonna be great friends. Look at this. Hasting is already flexing on the guy, and and my wife is just like, no, Hasting, don't, no, not this again. Look at my hacking muscles, you lout. Wait, that's actually... I was just joking, but look at that! See these muscles? I will be protecting you! Holy moly! Grettir joins as my bodyguard, and he has a bald head so shiny it can be used as the camp's mirror. Another berserker! Wonderful! I've literally just met these two berserkers, and we're already the best of friends. Hasting is ready for adventure. It is time to set out. And Ronnie gets appointed to be my second in command, because he has the most brain cells out of the two berserkers. Which isn't saying much, because the other one is Grettir. Don't make me regret it hiring you. Now in Roads to Power, we can actually decide what sort of adventuring group we're going to be. Everything from the roving explorer, to the wandering scholars, to dastardly freebooters and criminals. And of course the most base one, becoming swords for hire. They literally made this DLC for my friend Simo. His whole aesthetic is being a mercenary, and that's exactly what we're gonna go with today. Sure, Hasting is a bit of a criminal, but he's mostly a fighter. He's earned his fortune raiding. Now he wants to try doing it a bit more legitimately. So we'll become swords for hire. Ho ho ho! Look at that, a proper shield! I love it! And our first job we'll take is to protect the innocent for Duke Gausfrid. Now this is a contract, and this one is tier 2. It will pay us a whole lot of gold and a bunch of provisions, basically food. It will also give us a great connection to the Duke, adding him to my role of patrons. But to even take this job, I need to be illustrious, so I'll have to say no. And with that said, I don't think it's very wise to stay here in Montaigu, as I'm next door neighbors with King Charles the Bald, who happens to hate me. I think we should travel somewhere, to where there is war. I think we'll stop by my friend Jarl Björn. I haven't seen him in a long while, so this is gonna be a great little reunion. On the way there, I think we could also do some sightseeing. And off Hasting travels. Oh, to be on the open road once more. Glorious! We can also pick a lifestyle. Now, as an adventurer, the lifestyles are a bit different. But we're gonna focus on martial and valor. We're all the way here into strategist. This, as far as I remember, is pretty much the same. But Overseer has gotten a huge buff. Most of the Overseer tree for adventurers help you boost your mercenary contracts. So that's what we're gonna go down next. But as we go through Crown, my eye catches an elaborately decorated tomb. Listen, I'm just gonna crack it open and help myself to the gold. And while we travel, we might as well upgrade our camp. For what is a landless adventuring party, if not a long camping trip? This will increase the number of men-at-arms regiments, as well as give me a little boost. Wow, literally me and my wife setting up a tent when we're camping. Dear, where is the pegs? The path ahead stretches on. My camp is quiet. Just a few scattered tents and pack animals. Most are miscellaneous chaff that fit in and out of a group. We will start with 2 more fighters. We're joined by the 2 berserker brothers, Rowdy and Grettir, but also Valence, a French woman that's good at board games, and Payen de Rotande. You French maid, you will be a great knight one day. But you rotund Frenchman, I could use you as a battering ram. You've had too many milkshakes. Yummers, yummers, yummers. Congratulations, my French friend. When are you due?
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get.
Another way through France, we encounter Bouchard. He's a knight of some sort, and he seems to be searching for some sort of holy grail. Buddy, just join me instead. Very good. But who's this Magnus the Wolf Boy? It seems we've encountered a furry. Magnus, son of wolves. Sure, bud, listen, I'll train him! I'll train the boy! And because we have the fat Frenchman with us, we're running really low on food. I think we'll stop here, see if we can snare some food. Very good. And now my Vigdis say they call me the fox. Why? Because I sound like one? Ah! Wait, are you pregnant? Holy moly, when did this happen? Congratulations, wife. Is it mine? Well, we arrived in the court of my great friend, the Temple of Uppsala Beckles. But first, let's see about picking up some food on the market. A local man was willing to join us, and we got to hear some great stories. And as the first November snow fell, I could tell that this was the beginning of something great. We hired a retinue of Varangian veterans, and refilled them with the food we gained from the market. But alas, Jarl Björn did not need military assistance, as he wasn't the one fighting, it was his brother, Jarl Haesteinn Whiteshirt, who I hadn't talked too much, but even though we just arrived, I think it's high time we leave again and go to join him in his war. But sailing, I see some work here. Perhaps we could divert our course and go to the land of the German instead. I have to keep that in mind, there's plenty of work here. But as we're sailing, the wolf boy is terrified of water. Listen, buddy, I don't hate you just because you're a furry. Magnus died! No! He jumped overboard to swim to the forest, but no! Magnus! Oh well, I guess I'll educate little Björn instead. From a wolf to a bear. Well, we arrived in Jorvik and right off the bat, we'll ask Mr. Jarl Haesteinn to become a mercenary. It's a very slim chance he's gonna say yes, but we might as well ask. Worst thing he'll say is no. He says yes! Let's go! Now we need to get some war contribution, at least 100, otherwise he won't even pay me. Haesting is here, do not fear! But now someone's trying to kill me. Listen, I have a sneaking suspicion who it could be. I was not paid because he won the war too quick. That's embarrassing. Well, perhaps even in peacetime, there is work for a mercenary. Like instructing the knights of Earl Ethelred. My name is Haesteinn, and this is not how you handle a sword. Let me see those men. Money! Work well done, I say, work well done. You think Mr. Burgred would want to help? But he has a lot of friends, including Petty King Alfred. He's more than willing to help me out, but would it not be better to help a fellow Viking? Ah, he accepts! It is time to fight! And our glory has gone up a bit. That's good. And this time we can't mess up again. I put down the down payment, it's time to fight. Oh, he seems to be going in there. I'll join him, I'll go right after. The fox against the petty king, and I win! Oh, it's time to turn the tide. But as I'm out fighting, I stumble upon a starving soldier. It's Peter the Insane. A sterile lunatic that just happens to be Jewish. Oh, sock 'em, rock 'em, Viking fighters! Let's go! But alas, it was Payen de Rotande who was scheming against me! The fat bastard! It's because I joked about you being pregnant? Throw him into jail and sacrifice him to Odin! Wow, it really was one of my own. What? Edmund wants me to stop fighting him and is willing to give me the earldom of Cambridgeshire. No? I mean, I appreciate the offer, but like, what the? No. Ah! Nude people! Medova! Censor this! I get that it's my lover, but god damn it! Wow, very, 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 very violent in my eyes. Any white pieces? What? Hey, at least I've been paid. Disband the lads. I think it's high time we go adventuring. Let's fight some corruption over in Earl Arne's lands. He'll pay me a whole lot of gold. I'll take the contract. And when I do that, I'll have my camp rebuilt. Perhaps a supply tent or a barber. Get the fresh fade. Imagine if Hasting got a low taper fade. We'll go with the proving grounds. Once again, Hasting with the tent stick. Love to see it. With this gold, we're going to upgrade the Varangian veterans all the way. And with a bit of provisions, they're fully stocked. We now have all of these people on payroll, so we can ask for a bit more gold, a bit more provisions, and even entire men-at-arms regiments. Very cool. But I think we're gonna move the camp to Dyfed. We're going to the land of the Welsh. Hey! Raid for captives. That I can do. And with the proving grounds built, look at those two lads fighting. We can even get some internal upgrades. Now these specifically boost one type of unit. Very powerful. Tell you what, I'll go raid for some captives. Why not? My friends, the strategy is simple. We go into the Welsh lands, we steal Welshmen, and we sell them back for profit. Alright lads, come on, go steal those Welshmen. Hey, look at that! I won't ask what you will do with them, but I'll gladly take the money. Wonderful, we're doing great in this new land. And there's a hermit. You sure it's not just like a very scary looking guy? Well, what's the difference? Tell me my prophecy, please. The water shall pass, but you won't. Oh my god, he gives me a prophecy saying I won't pass and then I instantly die? No! Haesteinn! You can't die yet! Ragnar is too young! No, that requires a reload. No, we did not die. We instead got hired by the same guy to do some muscle work. Because if there's one thing Haesteinn has, that's muscles. No, I'm not falling. I'm ignoring a hermit. What? No, the Lord died. I didn't get paid. He scammed me. I'm sure he didn't intend to die, but perhaps if we become a great conqueror, we need 8 of the following to be true. My march is above 22. That's good. I need to be gallant as well, not just a strategist. I need to participate in 20 wars, or 5 wars against kings or emperors. I need to have at least 4,000 soldiers, or kill 12 men. This is interesting. 6 knights with 18 proud, that is so much. There's just not any wars being fought here. I guess we'll ask for some food from this Welshman, and with that, we make her leave. Perhaps we should be a Varangian. We move our camp to Byzantion. My friends, we are becoming Varangians. Who the hell is this little shadow boy? It's little Knuter. Hello, Knuter. Damn, are we here in a bad moment? There seems to be a peasant uprising. That doesn't seem to be going that good. Maybe you need mercenaries, huh? We just got to witness the fall of Byzantium, which I think is pretty cool. Maybe this isn't the best time to be hanging out here. I'm gonna move over slightly to the border region here. Here we could rescue a fair subject. Are we gonna be like a valorous knight all of a sudden? I thought we were Haesteinn. Oh well, in we go. Listen, I might have not succeeded, but there's more fair maidens in the sea. Let's stick to what we know. Being a glorified war instructor. Yes, you're being taught by Haesteinn raiding services. Hey, it pays the bills. But raiding for captives, that I like to do. Captives are mine. And the gold paid forth. How's my camp looking? We got the barber, we got the proving grounds. What more could we need? A roaring campfire, of course. That's not how you build a campfire. And what the hell is this little animal? It's a Rumpelstiltskin from the Schnaufenhauser region, west of Germany, I would have it be. I must travel onwards to Jerusalem. That's it, Hastings going to the Holy Land and you can't stop him. That gives us 1 more slot for a men-at-arms regiment. Could we perhaps request one from Count Dominic? Which one do we get? The Conny. Wait, aren't these the super good cavalry? We can't even get these as Norse. Perfect. Well, refill the men-at-arms and let's go to the Holy Land. Well, we have arrived in the Holy Land and we're gonna, oh no, settle a boundary dispute. Why does this feel so topical in today's society? No, Koifish, not now. Perhaps it's time we move onwards. Let's take a night boat to Cairo. Why not? We can do a passage of arms. Basically, we go in there, flex our muscles, and scare off any bandits. Hey, wherever we go, Mr. Wiley Akbar says, Haesteinn, you did a great job. I say thank you and I get paid. That's what I call business. Haesteen, you're an adventurer. It's time to adventure your axe into his face. Huzzah! Listen, it's not what I expected to happen, but here we are in the desert fighting. Bada bing, bada boom! It was an honor fighting by your side and getting paid. Camel riders? Of course, Haesteen has camels. I love it. That's what a camel sounds like. I would know. I've been a camel my whole life. There we go. War well fought, I say. War well fought. Hand over the gold and I'll be on my way. 400! I'm rich! No way! Upgrade the roaring campfire. I need more men-at-arms regiments. Abduct a foe? Sheikh Mohammed, are you trying to steal someone? Listen, buddy, I'll be up to do some CIA kidnapping. I'm up for that. But as we're here to kidnap someone, I might as well stop by the town. Haesteen's gonna get a shave and a haircut. The beard is great, but what if we get something a bit more contemporary? Looking dapper, Haesteen, looking dapper. Let's have a crack at this. We failed. We might as well leave. Embarrassing. Perhaps we can go to Frash Danus. He got the Colombian fur hat. Let's go. God, I love sailing across the world. Would you look at that? We have arrived in the mountains. Lovely. But traveling in the desert, I see them. Outriders from Wali Abu Bakr. They're charging us. We can't escape them. We can fight and potentially die here. But alas, I am not old enough to die. I'm in good health. I am Captain Haesteen. I must go to the promised lands and become an adventurer. Ronnie, my second in command and best fighter, who's been with me for so long. He nods at me, he turns around, and he says, for Haesteen, Ronnie! No! My brother! I hate these lands. I hate them. I must fight to avenge my own sins. Ah! Well, at least we gained a lot of gold from fighting these people. But I can't stay here. I'm saddened by the death of my friend. He was a brother. He was a brother to me. That's it. I'm going to the Lambakana kingdom and you can't stop me. It is my comfort zone. This is what I feel safe doing. I guess we'll do a pit stop in Baghdad. House of Learning, here we come. And there's plenty of more opportunity for fighting. I don't care who you stand against. Oh, that's a big army. I should have maybe cared a bit. No, we do not care. We are brave warriors. Me and my sons all fight in the shield wall. 400 camels, 400 spearmen, 400 Varangian veterans, and 400 Connie cavalry. Oh god, why? How did we get the Connie? Oh, no, I guess the war is over. Hey, at least we got paid. Listen, my friends, it's once more time to move to the lands of the Gujarats. Let's upgrade the training grounds. Damn, we are rich beyond belief. That is so much money. Listen, these people are like, damn, the war's going great. I just hope a Viking just doesn't show up with a bunch of camels. Yeah, that's powerful. That's damn powerful. Why is that man naked? Listen, just buy some curry, okay? And then we head out. Oh my god, look at how long we'll be traveling for. That's all across India. Let's get a wilderness kit. And let's start moving. Oh, there's a sorcerer here. A sorcerer? What, are we gonna cast a fireball or something? I kill him. Haesteen will see a man teleport and go, he cannot afford a steed. I can't believe it. We're 24 years into the game and we're sailing up the Indus River with our massive army, attacking a bunch of Indians. I love it. It is just the... Oh my god, it's so good. I guess I can help these Indians instead. He says no. Alright, I'll just go to the opposite side then. Listen, buddy, you should have paid me, but now I am fighting against you instead. Up the Indus we go. Am I once again too effective? No, I got paid 1,000 gold. I'm rich. And we request for a man-at-arms, and we get Kandayats, jungle fighters, of course. Give me a whole host of them. Look at how exotic our soldiers are. And we boost the pavilion to the maximum level. For my goal to become a great conqueror is still up here. And a total of 8 of these. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 when I get more soldiers. And then I must just participate in wars. Oh yeah, it's both time. Wait, no, what? Grettir died. No, my initial berserkers are all but gone. It's just me. You know, this little mercenary life, it suits Hasting quite well. You get to go around, fight a lot of people. We build a little baggage train, which means that we can up our light footmen. Look at that. We got so many troops. Private tents? Nah, come on, man. Haesteen, not the love shack. And now I get so much gold, I don't even know what to do with it. Maybe it's time for me to get my own kingdom. Could we just rent a knight? Marcos! For 5 years, Marcos will fight for us. That's amazing. But could we just stack? Could we just stack our knights like that? Well, the private tents have been built. Very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe the mercenary should go somewhere else. Somewhere a bit more exotic. Gentlemen, have you ever been to Africa? Well, that's where we're going. But first, a pit stop in Somaliland. It's been an honor serving here, but I must move. Friends, we have arrived, but Ljotr has died. Bury him next to the tree. You know those funny trees on Socotra? Midova, you know what I'm talking about. Put it on screen right now. God damn it, Haesteen is fighting pirates off the coast of Somalia. There is so many troops. Boots dry, go in. Wait, no way. The light infantry captain boosts skirmish damage by 16? That makes these guys fight like 50 damage. That is so powerful. Paradox. Paradox, you made light infantry overpowered. Well, let's see what they can do. Buddy, this is such a mess. Varangian veterans fighting side by side with camels from Arabia, light footmen from France, Kandayat from the jungles of India, and Connie from the steppes of Poland. What's going on? Well, that was a brutal battle. We slew a whole bunch and we gained so much gold and prestige. But alas, returning home from battle, I see her dead in bed. Vigdis, my wife! I buried her off the coast of Somaliland. I took my paycheck and I moved my camp. Alas, I cannot be here. Memories are too bad. Only one thing can now fill the void. I'm gonna adopt a dog. His name is Grey because he's grey. And I will fight. I will fight in war. I'll fight anyone. I'll fight anyone, I tell ya. I'll even fight this rebel just because I can. And because I gain gold from it. Very nice. Come here, you silly enemy. I destroyed thee. And I max out the valor tree. Very good. Did I just land myself a mercenary contract for 1,600 gold? I'm gonna be rich. Let me see if he pays me. 800 gold. I am rich. I'm rich. What? And we're almost done here. I need knights. That's what I'll do. I'll buy knights. There we go. I have at least 12 knights with 12 prowess or higher. Now I just need one more. Wars. I can participate in more wars. Here, buddy. I'll help you. We can do it. We can become a great conqueror. But where? Where do we want to conquer? Whatever title we stand in, we can claim. Well, first, I shall request knights. Your strongest fighter, Adir. He's so bad. Any land, wherever it may be, I can be king of it. But where? I've traveled so long and far. What land would I want? Listen, Haesteen is old. He's 83 goddamn years old. And I need to set up some sort of retirement plan. So we're gonna do it. We're going to Ghana. It is a ridiculously long trip. And it's perilous at best. Suicidal at worst. But I will do it. I will do it. Let the great exodus begin. Heaven knows that this has been the most insane travel I've ever known. Holy moly. We've gone from Somalia. Oh, this isn't this just a desert. Ah, there's a sorcerer. Kill him. He made a quarter appear behind my ear. Kill him. Why did I have to go this far? I think finally, I can move to the capital of Ghana. Yes, do it! After 34 years of roaming the earth, Captain Haesteen the Fox of the Haesteen host, at the ripe young age of 86, has lived a long life. From the shores of Montaigu, he adventured in England, in the Byzantine realm, in the beautiful town of Jerusalem, next to the pyramids, down the coast. He visited Baghdad. He hung out with the Gujarats. He conquered and claimed the lands of India. He crossed the sea, buried his friend in Socotra and his wife in Somalia. He traversed the desert of Darfur, the wilderness of Wadai, the air of air. He sung sing song high. And now he's gonna conquer the land of the witch, Maghan Shumana of Ghana. We will become a great conqueror. I am the punishment of Odin, and you have sinned. Years ago, I slew Duke Ramnul for Vakwatin in battle. That memory has stayed with me since. Listen, buddy, Haestiin, I think we're running two parallel stories here. I was doing this whole like you travel the world and now you're settling down, but you're going hard into this. Sure, buddy. Conquering the world on horseback is easy. It is dismounting and governing that is hard. That is a cool quote. I will get the Conqueror trait when I'm landed, which is amazing. I get armies, I get a press claim that I instantly start a war for. My camp, I take one last look at it. For soon I shall live in a castle. It is increasingly clear, from the lowest peasant to the most noble of my vassals. They're all whispering my name, whispering of my might, whispers of war. The strength of the Haestiin host is mine to wield. Let the conquest begin! I am the Conqueror! We caught them. It is me against him. Magan Sumana, you witch! I will slay thee! I've killed plenty of necromancers in my day! Oh my god, oh my god! Look! The light footmen they slaughter, the Varangian veterans they maim! But it's the knights that excel! I killed their entire army! There's nothing left of them! I have claimed Gona! I've done it! I am King Haestiin the Fox! We did it! We're no longer landless! Huzzah! 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 And so it came to be that the old Viking from Denmark, who had traveled and adventured his whole life, decided to uproot once more and travel the whole world round, suddenly find himself sitting on a fine cushion. Not in a beautiful tent, but a grand castle in Ghana. He thought for a while of the people he had met, the people he had killed, and the men he had fought alongside. He remembered the two berserkers. He remembered his beautiful wife. He even remembered that one insane Jewish guy he picked up in England. And so the adventure of Jarl Haesteinn ends, but yours has only just begun. This video was sponsored by Paradox, and you can click my link in the description to check out Roads to Power for Crusader Kings III right now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay adventurous, my dudes. Yeet!